I've been getting some questions down in the comments about our family holiday traditions, and in our family we celebrate Christmas, and I know that not all families out there celebrate Christmas, but I think that a lot of these traditions that we have can be implemented to take place during any holiday. So they're really kind of open. A lot of the winter holidays center around family, food, and gifts. So you can definitely adapt these to fit in your holiday, but these will be Christmas traditions for our family. So the first thing that we really like to do with our kids is to let them open one gift on Christmas Eve. Now, I do this because as a child in my parents' house, I was always told, you have to wait till Christmas morning to open your gift. And I was always so bummed and like super excited, and I couldn't like get that out of my mind, and I never slept. And so I was super tired and cranky every Christmas morning. So I think that it gives my kids like a little bit of a release with that excitement that they're feeling. They get to open one gift, and it is always the same gift. So our kids get a special book to read that night on Christmas night. Sometimes it's a Christmassy book. Sometimes it's a book that they can read throughout the year. And then they get brand new cozy pajamas. So I do that kind of for two reasons. So one, because my kids are always growing, and honestly, they can always use new pajamas. And then the second reason is because I like them to be in their cute jammies, their brand new jammies, not the old stained ones, for Christmas photos in the morning or a Christmas video in the morning. So that is kind of the method behind my madness there. So my kids always get to open that gift on Christmas Eve. The second tradition that we have in our family also kind of centers around gifting. So the way that we gift to our kids is that they get one gift from Santa. He always brings one gift for each kid, and Santa fills the stockings as well. The stockings always have cute little things in there as well. And then they also get one gift from mom and dad. So we don't go crazy. And I do this because I want Christmas and the holidays to center around family and giving and thinking of others rather than expecting a whole pile of gifts. So that's just something that we do in our house. And if you like it, feel free to take it with you and implement it in your home. The next Christmas tradition that we have in our house is that we have a couple of little elves that stop by and make mischief around our house. And they are so much fun. Both kids love finding them. And our elves don't necessarily come because they're watching on Santa's behalf, but really our elves just like to have fun and hide around our house so that both kids can have a good time. Sometimes they will leave little gifts or crafts around as they lead up to Christmas. Our kids just really like to find them. This is like Harrison's first year being like an engaged person in Christmas. So has been an infant for his last two Christmases. This is the first year, and I'm so excited about it, where I will get to see him be interactive and like love all of these traditions that we do. The next tradition that we have around Christmas is we have an advent calendar, and this was actually my mom's advent calendar. Hopefully I will insert a photo for you guys of it. If not, maybe I will try to find it online, but it is what I would consider to be vintage. It came from like the late 70s, early 80s, something like that. It's a Christmas tree, and for every day on Christmas there's a little box down below, and each box has a ornament that you hang on the tree, and then when you are at Christmas Eve there is a star that fits over the top of the tree. And so my kids always like to open the little boxes and see which ornament is going to be out for that day, because they're covered and so you can't see them. So it's always a fun surprise to see which ornament is going to pop out for Christmas. The next Christmas tradition that we have in our family, and I guess this could just be holiday tradition, is that we bake cookies. So my mom actually works for Safeway, and every year her company hosts a big Safeway cookie bake. And so this means that they open up like their bakery distribution center for everyone to go in to use their like production size ovens to knock out your Christmas cookie baking. We haven't done that the past couple of years just because it's gotten like crazy and busy, but traditionally that's what we do. We will go to the Safeway cookie bake. You can buy like 10 pounds of sugar cookie dough or 10 pounds of gingerbread or both. They supply you with frosting, and you just need to bring any other little decorative items. And so they have you pay like per person, and then you get to take everything that you made with you. So it's a nice fast way to kind of knock out Christmas cookies, especially if you gift them to people. So I used to gift them to Brian's coworkers when he was working outside of the home, and I always gift them to our neighbors as well. So Christmas cookies are definitely a big holiday tradition in our family. And then the next holiday tradition that we have is that we always go to Christmas Eve Mass with my dad. So my dad was raised Catholic. I was not baptized or anything like that. So he was raised Catholic though, and he loves to share some of those traditions with us. So going to midnight Mass has always been super important to him. I liked it when I was an older child because I thought it was so cool that we got to go into this beautiful church. So the sanctuary that we go to, if anyone is in the Portland area, it's called the Grotto, and it's like a sanctuary with a gorgeous church. I'll try to link their website down below so you guys can check it out. The church and the sanctuary itself is super, super pretty. You walk in and it's just kind of like this magical feeling. It's always packed as well because it's a super, super gorgeous church, and it is kind of a popular place for people to go to midnight Mass. And they do a lot of like traditional Catholic things that I think are really special and fun. So we definitely attend midnight Mass every year. And then the last Christmas tradition kind of centers around food. We do our big meal for the holiday on Christmas Eve. So we invite everyone over for open house style and have their little sandwiches or like pulled pork or meatballs, and people can kind of eat their food buffet style. And then we get to see everyone and not have to worry about a big stuffy like Christmas dinner. And then on Christmas morning, my dad, who is like the egg master, always makes breakfast. So we have like a brunch or a breakfast on Christmas morning, and that just makes the day start really well. And then you don't have to worry and stress about having dinner later, especially since most of the time my kids are up before dawn usually. So that's just how we do food around the holidays. So those are all of our family Christmas traditions. If you have a really excellent family Christmas tradition, feel free to leave that down below. If you don't celebrate Christmas and you have a holiday tradition that you would like to share, I would love to know those as well. So feel free to leave all of your holiday traditions down below. If you're new here, thank you so, so much for stopping by, and I look forward to getting to know you. I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button. It's just right down below, and become a member of the BAM fam. If you are currently subscribed and you are one of my BAM fam people, thank you so, so, so much. Your continued support and your lovely comments and all of the virtual hugs that you send my way are just so phenomenal. I just adore you guys. But make sure, so that you don't miss anything, that you have your bell notifications turned on. There have been a few issues with the subscription box, so if you want to make sure that you are getting every single video that I post, feel free to turn those on. And if you would like to connect with me anywhere else, I'm posting lots of holiday photos on my Instagram. I'm there, and Twitter and Facebook, so feel free to check those all out as well. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.